There are hundreds of channels that blew past 100,000 subscribers in less than 25 videos. The biggest YouTuber in the world tells us to make 100 videos and improve something every time. But these creators said, "F that, we'll just break every rule." And I want to find out if there is such thing as a viral blueprint. So I spent days analyzing 11 of these channels to find out exactly how they blew past every measure of success with barely any uploads. And I found 5 things they all did which are not your typical YouTube strategies. But if you're new to content, the last one might just piss you off. On YouTube, content falls in 2 buckets, educational or entertaining. I looked at videos in both buckets, but what I found interesting is educational videos were also entertaining. But the opposite wasn't true. Now let's have a look at the similarities. Okay, so if we're talking thumbnails, there's 3 things I've noticed that these channels had in common. First one is the style. For educational channels, thumbnails are a lot more psychological than pretty. Black and white seem to be the predominant colors, red is also used to show something important or potentially something bad, and green is used to show the opposite. For entertainment channels, it's completely different. They actually focus on shock value, the result, or the destination. Arrows. 9 out of the 11 channels use arrows in some of their thumbnails to point at something, with the only 2 that didn't being the bushcraft channels. If you want to guide a viewer's attention to something, use arrows. These channels clearly show that they work. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button to get notified when I post next. And then there's contrast. Notice how strong the contrast is between each element in the thumbnails. Like this guy's t-shirt is never actually red in the videos. Contrasting thumbnails help your videos stand out when people are scrolling in the feed. They literally grab your viewer's attention, and that's what you want. Okay, the second similarity is TAM. Ooh. A big TAM, or total addressable market, means a vast majority of viewers are likely to enjoy these videos, regardless of their interests. You can be a 50-year-old banker or a 16-year-old gamer. Chances are both will click on this video. So compare that with a niche like fountain pen reviews channels, and you can clearly see there's likely a lot less people that will be interested in this type of content, so this one has a lower total addressable market. That means the likelihood of this type of niche going viral is a lot lower. So if you're chasing virality, keep in mind the amount of people that would enjoy your type of content. If you're niching down too much, you probably won't go viral. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to make a video about how to broaden your niche to attract more viewers. There is actually a way of doing it without you changing your content. Negative is viral. I've filtered each channel by most popular video, and 8 out of 11 have a negative connotation in their packaging. Your brain is f***ed. AI is unhinged. Living on expired food. Testing banned shoes. This is not a coincidence. The human brain is more likely to be intrigued and interact with apparently negative content. But these videos are not actually negative. These channels package the video and the intro with a problem or a contradiction in mind, and then show you the solution or how they overcome the problem. Put that in your videos and you'll attract a lot more clicks. Okay, but what about the posting schedule? How often do these channels actually upload? Well, on average, anywhere between 2 weeks and 2 months. There's no real link between how often they post and how viral they go. For them, quality beats quantity. But does that mean you should spend 2 months on one video to try and go viral? I would strongly recommend not to, and that's because of my next point. The disappointing truth. If you're a new creator, you won't like this one. I've watched the oldest videos on each channel, and it's pretty obvious this is not their first rodeo. These channels might be new, but the creators are not. When you look at the camera angles, the editing, the thumbnails, and even the video ideas, you'll know straight away that these are not new creators giving YouTube a go. They either spent years mastering their craft or paid big money for a team that can deliver content at the highest level. But the gist of it is, you're unlikely to see this kind of virality if you're new to content creation. So take those first 3 lessons, ignore the rest, and just master the basics. I'll take you through them in this video here.